Quanit.
Yeah, Quanit's good. Fits anywhere.
I don't know where Nigella's gone yet.
Nigella has gone making ore. I'll play that for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're 31 points up, and we have ENNQ2TU and a blank. Okay, so any suggestions? I don't think we've... Yeah, one suggestion of Queen through there. Queen keeping NT blank, yeah. Scoring 36. Any other suggestions from Queen? No, I don't see anything else myself. I think Queen looks pretty standout-ish.
It's hard work, David. It's small.
Okay, so we'll go. Last chance. Anything else other than Queen? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we'll take the 36. Let's see what Quackle does.
What settings do you have Crackle on, Craig?
It's championship player.
I don't really understand what all the different settings
The championship player basically means that Sims does like simulations and stuff when it plays its move. So it doesn't. I mean, Crackle will statically evaluate each move. So obviously, like Queen scores 36, NT that would be worth 30 points in leave. So it'd just say 66 points for it. But it wouldn't take into account, like, if you played, I don't know, Queen,
and you left
something like there. If you played Queen there, it wouldn't take into account you're setting up loads of points or anything like that. So when it simulates, it helps to evaluate the positional side of it, and whether you whereas just a static evaluation doesn't take into account the position at all. And also it wouldn't take into account whether you're trying to open things up to catch up or close things down. Quackle has played Tozy. We didn't pick particularly well on our
Manitol through the eye.
Yeah, that's one.
You haven't seen it yet.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Here we LMN.
Hey mate, do we get a knife at level?
Okay, hopefully you see that.
That
Okay.
would have been lovely, wouldn't it? Instead of another end.
Can you have non-metal?
Yes, you can have non-metal.
Bit of a bonus, isn't it? The floating E.
So yeah, we've had Manitol and non-metal suggested so far. Non-metal through the E, Manitol through the I. Non-metal would score another 2 points because it uses the double letter square. Actually, I think there might be a double. I'm not totally sure. I used to be good at this game, like, but I can't remember anything now. I think there might be a 4 timer.
Through the eye.
Yeah, through the eye. Unless I've made it up, which is highly possible. Let me just check where I've made it up.
You get mantling in there?
Yeah, mantling would go, yeah. Actually.
That's a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the one I saw, lamenting. I'll put the other one down as well.
Yeah, if we'd seen it, we would have. Because we wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have known the other one. That was worse then.
Okay, you got two choices: mantling or lamenting.
Lamenting puts the M next to the triple letter, whereas mantling puts the A, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
So go with yours on that.
yeah, I think lamenting is better just because of basically I mean, I'm not a big one for worrying about things like that, but Torsey could easily have another. The J with the Z's gone, but they could easily have a J with that rack and just playing off.
50, yeah.
So I mean, they're going to get first shot at it, and so definitely I would prefer lamenting. So okay, are we happy with lamenting generally? Right.
So
Yeah.
you're going to get another 5 as well.
Yeah. For those who are playing later, the plate is free challenge, and the other the main event is 5-point penalty. And we've picked another pretty reasonable rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? And Crackle is bonused with retinoid, which I'll put on shortly.
On the bottom.
Yeah, it's through the E.
Yeah, through the E.
Through the blank is an A.
I'll change my name to Quackle.
Here we go. So we're now 45 points up, and with a reasonable rack. So I guess the question now is whether retinoid takes an S or not. So I'll let you speculate.
No, I think not.
I think yes.
I think no.
A lot of them do, but only noise, don't they?
I just,
10 eye on them.
if you didn't know,
If
you're
it
not
does,
going
it
to chance it,
isn't.
are you?
No, isn't. HISN?
Or Jess, or...
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll put it. I'll
put.
Put Jess down and see whether it comes up as a word or not. Obviously, in
I know the 3 or 4 oids that do take an S. So
yeah, there's quite a few. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to print it, but yeah, it does take an S. So we've accidentally played Jess for
What if we
60.
hadn't-
If we haven't played Jess, I guess, yeah, we would probably struggle to score anything like. It's one of those where it's more plausible to play it because our next move, if we don't play Jess here, then our next move's fairly.
Well, you might have played HM for Nesh or something like that.
Yeah, you got H spot there.
Would you
But,
chance
yeah.
it even if you were sort of sticking it on the board then, Craig?
I wouldn't have chanced retinoids if I was 50-50. If I was 60-40 or 70-30, I probably would. Because usually when I feel 70-30, it's actually like 90-10 or something else. And then when I think something's 100%, it turns out to be nothing. So yeah, we played Jess for 67 and picked CORX.
Right, it didn't-
How many D's have you got?
Yes, yes, the D, yes, thanks, it is. Missing the bleeding obvious.
There's a couple of D's gone.
D up for what?
And Crackle has played Duke for 37, and we are now 75 points ahead.
You didn't eat the tunics. Oh.
Okay, so we've got plenty of scoring options. The CH is pretty nice. Got the X, obviously.
No, I'd seen it on there. I just didn't know where it was going.
Listen, can't get that one just to show value.
Direction impression.
Okay, so what scoring moves have we got with this lot? Again, we might want to think about either keeping an X or CH is obviously a very strong combination.
Keeping the CH is quite nice for bonuses.
But it's trying to find good spots for the X. I mean, there's one obvious place. There or there. Or
Play
the,
Ox next to,
we could even play a Cox.
Well, you can play next, if safer next.
So if you play Cox here, you've got the
I
H
was
back.
thinking you could play
Yeah, I mean,
Against Nigella.
we've got hocks, we got cocks. So the advantage of cocks is we put in a C here,
H with it.
and we've got the H.
Yeah.
Up, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I would have been thinking
Yeah.
keep the CH together and play Ox,
Yeah.
but yeah. I think Ox is better.
You've still got the
Well,
inside for the
CLI,
H if you need it. Yeah, Cox. Like that.
Yeah, so let's leave that here.
Ox has been sunk.
We're winning.
Yeah, we're 75 points up, so I mean, if we play cocks or hawks, it's going to put us over 100. And this looks pretty good.
Hofstra's probably doing it on the Nigella side because it just seems a bit safe.
Yeah, I mean,
I suppose the other
Playing
same
there,
score.
it takes
See in
out those
front of it,
floaters
but
that-
more like
yeah, I mean, basically we got two spots.
thing, so.
They both score the same, so it's whether you prefer position.
Well,
I mean,
all that would
Cox-
go in front of the H, so
I mean, there's
Cox.
one H unseen. I'll actually I'll move these over so you can.
But you've still got the HM, haven't you? Yeah. As a nice score. If need be, if it goes.
Yeah, give me
I mean, we've got the unseen tiles on the right. There's
Well, I quite like actually
What
Cox
about
because we've got the
Ox
H now.
on the left of Nigella?
Yeah, I've got both
You're not
sides to play
guaranteed
the
to,
H.
take advantage of it, but you're giving yourself a chance, aren't you?
Yeah. Cox.
The H next to the M as well.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I
true.
think in the game I might have just done Hawks, but having thought about the fact we've got CH for the Cox.
I mean, people have mentioned sort of the what we're open up, but if the only way we can open anything up here by playing cocks is if they have the H. They can't. The only way they can bonus is if they hit something that slots in along here, hitting toesies, and obviously making axe and L or something, which is quite tricky. I mean, I like the fact that it actually obscures this this lane.
They're far more likely to get something in an ED across the bottom. They are that. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's not worth
basically,
worrying about.
I mean, they're still going to have these. This end's probably the biggest threat to kind of. There's no W's left, so it can't play from here, making war. It still has this lane at the bottom. It's just slightly obscured by UR, but it's you got N go there, E go there, so it's not. It's never as sort of blocked as people think it is. Obviously, this triple lane will be more something we'll look at blocking later on if we keep our lead. Okay, so
Cox.
Cox to the right hand side of the board.
Yes.
Everybody happy?
32 points or 112 up.
Right, so we play Cox.
That takes about 100 ahead, doesn't it? So I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
know,
I don't
I know,
necessarily
And we
do
picked
both.
two A's and a V to go with our rank.
Russell said Cox as well.
Patience.
So yeah, we're now 112 ahead while we wait for Quackle's move.
Quite
Which
will
is,
be getting time trouble if they get on.
yeah, it's nearly there. It's nearly there now. Cool. So Quackle has played Touty, which is probably the sort of move Quackle would only play probably. So Quackle has scored 22 and is now 90 behind. So yeah, that's kind of that T is obviously a big threat now.
UTIE.
You can't tell it with a wide up.
Do you not?
Nothing, did it? Tabber, but you so
Yeah, we've got Tava suggested, AVAH, for 33.
You know, or something, just get through the time. Oh, no, that doesn't. No, that's not. Well, maybe. I know it keeps RV, but just.
There's nothing that ends in TH that we've got there, is there?
Yeah, anything else we can see? I mean, obviously we'd play like AH or something, but that's probably worse. That doesn't really block it and makes it that can get a 9 timer without getting a ball.